Nadia, I'm so glad you're here. New tip? What is the new tip of the day? My computer says new tip. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, well, we can get to that sharing thing later. By the way, let me pop this other thing up here. I may or may not be able to see your comments, but I think I figured it out. So, how is everybody? I've been doing great. I thought I was really screwing up. I thought I was getting depressed again or something, but then I did my meditation. I get in touch with my spiritual team and see what they had to say. And what was happening was for 2 weeks I was being healed of a lot of stuff that was stored in my muscle memory. And I never thought to ask for that. I never thought that was a deal. You know what I mean? I've heard people talk about it. It seems interesting, but I had no clue as to how it pertained to me or that it needed any healing in me. And so yeah. And I know that that's part of the energy that's from the sun that's hitting us, the plasmas and things like that. The different things that we're all going through due to ascension and increased light quotient has been a really big one. Somebody asked me, how do I get more light quotient? And I'm like, well, what do you love? What do you love to do? How do you love to feel? You know, that's going to increase your light quotient. Yeah. So I wanted to mention something before we got into the cards, that I'm in a new group. I'm in a new group right now that my friend Douglas and I started, and it's called the Tucson Gem Show Dealers Hub, HUB. And because our city has this thing called COVID, as you all do, right? And so what I decided to do is we start this group. I've been keeping a close eye on the group. They've been keeping me busy, so I posted a video up in there today to help everybody, you know, customers and dealers, because our city at this time has a limit on gatherings of 50 people or less or more, and so it doesn't look like we're going to have the gym show, which is going to cost the city millions, and somehow the powers that be are going to demand their money. And so, as they say, stuff rolls downhill, you know what I mean? But I'll stay more up on the positive side of things for this reading, because that's the way I'm feeling. And if you're not in the Tucson Gem Show Dealers Hub, messenger me. I'll send you the link. You can go in there. If you are a stone dealer, if you have metaphysical things that you make yourself, anything handmade that's supportive of the stones and human evolution, your relationship, maybe you could do a video about your relationship with the stones, right? That'll be a fun one. Like, what was the first stone that you ever found as a child? You know, mine was uranium. And the police came, I think it was about 7 years old. The whole neighborhood was talking about, I was the radioactive kid. I didn't even know what the heck radioactive was. So, let's see here. I am now live. All right. Haven't used my cards for a while, so I'm just going to shuffle them. Maybe till some people pop in here or whatnot. Let's see how things are going in here. And if not, you can catch it on the replay. And as they say, in regards to the quantum field, things are much stronger after the intention is delivered. And my intention for you today is to help you rise up, reach into your own heart, see what's touching you right now, and know that you have the love within you to break that break that spell, break that curse, break whatever is in your way, and pick up the pieces and create something beautiful. All right, so, oh, I got an itchy nose, so I was petting the cat. All right, so our focus card for today is first chakra, Archangel Michael. Oh, how befitting. My morning meditation, my team brought up the first chakra. So I did this new exercise that they showed me, and I'm like, wow. I almost felt like there was an earthquake for a moment. All right. So, hey, Joey, how's it going, my friend? So I'm just pulling the first card. Would you like a card first before I do the quantum update reading? All right, so what we want out of our focus is the first chakra. All right, Joey, so our focus is the first chakra, Joey, and the card that I pulled for you is the map maker of destiny. And it's about authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will, right? What's some of your favorite things? And so what they're saying right now is to examine those things. How are those things affecting your heart, and what effect are you having on humanity in light of those things? And so you know as well as I do that there is massive assistance and control available to you, right, to help you, and that the ideas and the entitlement that is due you, it is not too good to be true. It is very, very true for you. And I am definitely your fan, rooting for you. Keep those videos out there. Keep doing what's in your heart, you know, especially like the happy hour that you do. That's a great one, and it's a great name too. And so small steps and asking for help in all of this to keep balance in the emotions, keep the root chakra strong and grounded. And that is what is going to help you. And the envy that others have about that, just love them, let them be them. We're all here to express, and as they say, negative and positive ways. Hey, Diane, how are you, sweetheart? I'm loving those Christmas outfits you've been modeling, girlfriend. Them are rocking. I like the elf suit or the Mrs. Claus suit. That was really classy. And Diane, in 1 second, I'll pull a card for you, Diane, if you'd like. Just let me know. And I can write your name down here on my little paper. Let's see. By the way, guys, Diane Donato, if you're in the Tucson area, is looking for professional headshot photographs. And I presume they're for her acting career. So we'll see about that. All right, Joey, that's what I got. So, you know, the assistance is there. The ideas, there's a plethora of ideas. You're not going to run out of ideas. You have control over what is happening, and it is not too good to be true. It is very true, and it's part of what you've been creating for years and years and years. So step into it, embody it, expand it, feel what it's like, and keep going, my friend. Keep growing. I love you. All right. And hi, Diane. I'm so glad you came. Oh, I better put these cards back in here before I start shuffling. Diane, would you like a card or two pulled, Diane? Let's see what she says. Streaming live, streaming. So Dan, our focus is the root chakra, Archangel Michael. And this is what he says for you. The Lady of Lightning. I think that kind of describes you, Diane, my dear. And it says, you're all about surprises and sometimes shock. And it is because you're very inspired and driven by new paradigm energy. And that's a beautiful thing. And I think we all are. It's just, I think you know what to do with it and how to be creative with it a little more. Let's see. All right, and so I'm getting the victory card for you also. So that's an outcome. There's something that you're working on right now. There's something that you're trying to do. And your spiritual team and the angels especially are letting you know right now that through the energy and the filtration, if you will, of the root chakra, all things are possible. And that you definitely have a victory, Diane. All right, awesome. Let me see. Oh my gosh, someone's texting me on the messenger. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to get to the group reading, the collective. Why do they call it the collective? It's kind of scary. Who's collecting us? All right. So our situation and our focus is about the number 7. And it's about the first chakra, Archangel Michael, right? And so what we want out of this is, and thank you, Joey and Diane, for allowing me to get you a reading. All right. More dings. Okay, so what we want out of this situation is cycles of growth and an understanding of it, a true understanding of it. Not to feed the ego or to take away from it, but because of it, right? And it's what we all want, truly. You know, the ego wants to be safe. We all want to be safe. We all want to prosper. We all want to have those good things and fun times in our life. And right now, all of us are pretty much dealing with the same thing. CV19 it's just something we're dealing with. And we're dealing with our personal ability to examine ourselves through our own heart. Oh man, I just got a rush. Yes. And so what it takes is divine order. And I was sharing with somebody the other day and was in the parking lot. We were 6 feet apart, kind of yelling back and forth at each other. Sharing about how it's not what we don't want that should motivate us and drive it. It's our ability to just be in love with the idea of having a life we love, of creating what we love, of expressing what we love, right? And that definitely will raise your like button. All right, hold on, guys. All right. Hi, Patricia. Andy. All right. I'm not sure why I cannot see my messenger, so let me grab my phone. All right. All right, let me get to these two people here and see. La 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 la. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, I am live now, everybody. All right, let's see. So the cycles of growth, the natural law, and the divine order is what we're looking at here. And so, how is that benefiting us? You know, how is it? How it is it? And so we have the keeper of the seals. You know, we have that universal promise from source of that divine love and that ability to know in our own special ways that we are loved and that we do have the power to create and that there is fairness and balance for all, any way you want to look at it. And so that's kind of what's benefiting us is that universal promise of fairness and balance. You know, it's not a thing like I've been a good girl, I've been a good boy, and how come I can't sell nothing? How come nobody's watching my videos? You know, stuff like that. You know, so we just have to wait, and we just have to get in touch with our own heart. Drop down in your heart space and just feel what you're feeling at that moment, at this moment, as I'm talking with you, and know that in integrity there is no compromise. There's no compromise in integrity, right? And integrity is part of who you are as an expression of source, right? And we can't fake that. We either got it or we don't. We're in it, we're using it, or we're not. All right. And so what you need to know is that right now it's very easy to lose control, to lose the ability to discern that, you know, maybe you do meditations every day, but you're just not hearing anything. You're just stuck, you know. Maybe you're hearing directions and things that are coded to you, and they're lighting your soul on fire, and your heart's starting to line up. But then you're like, oh, what's on TV? You know, you're oscillating, you're bouncing back and forth. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. You know, you could book a coaching session with me. We could sit down and figure it out. That's for sure. And so, and I might add that the Horse King is about assistance and control, but he's also upside down in this reading. And so it's the reverse. You know, we all have a fear of dealing with other people who are not asking for assistance, and they're not in control, but they think they are, and they're being quite dangerous and stupid. You know, and it's really hard to go, oh, well, we just gotta love them and pray for a better world. Yeah, well, somehow, some way, that was created for you to experience. And not everybody's creating love, light, laughter, and joy. You know what I mean? So what you need to know is that wisdom and the power of the divine is what's guiding you. That is the ultimate teacher right now. That's the biggest hand that can hold you up right now, is knowing that there is wisdom in what is going on right now, and that it is created by you, and that it is divine. And so let's see, what new opportunities. I'm going to pull another energy card. Oh. New opportunities for attachment, you know. Try getting your head and your heart not to argue with each other all the time, and sink into the energy of that attachment, when that creating yourself in the design that your head and your heart are one. right? There's going to be tension in that, but you can use that tension to create. So that's our new opportunity, is creating new attachments. And we all have to have attachments. We don't just float through life, right? And the other thing is many of you, what you need to know about this situation is that you are hitting the mark. You are darn straight on the mark. You are doing the deal. And it feels really real. And some of you, you're starting to draw back a little bit. But what your team wants you to know, what my heart wants you to know, is that you have got this. You've got this. You can do this. Right? It's all about your intention and your focus. Your intention and your focus. And your ability to detach from that which does not serve you. For the last 3 months, we've been being led to let go of things that don't serve us. People, places, and things included. And it's been hard. It's hard for me sometimes to let go of myself, because I keep myself safe. I keep myself roof over my head as much as I can. I do all the basic survival things, but I want more out of life, and I know you do too. And so hitting the mark with your intention and the power of detachment is a very dynamic thing, and it does bring about a dynamic shift in your energy and who you are. And your subpersonalities and your ego and everything go, oh, this higher self person, this isn't a bad deal. I think I'll listen for a minute or half a minute, right? And so, all right. So anytime that you have the indecision, you need to understand that you are the key holder to creation. You are the key holder to the doors of spirit, and it's called your free will. It's called your ability of choice, and that is a good thing to attach to some learning, maybe about how to make better choices, how to listen to your intuition, and be there for yourself, right? And trusting that we are truly all one big happy family, and that's the way it is. And not being disgruntled with, those of us that are just being little brats, right? So this is my second video for today. Thank you all for, and I have 2 more to make. Thank you all for being here with me today. I really, really love you, and I really, really appreciate you. And I miss so many of you because I can't get out of the house, and it sucks. But it's all good. I'm making the best of it. I've been creating a lot of creations, and I want to let you know. I think I can put it here. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, I didn't even see all of these comments. Thank you, Diane. I want to put this link here, if this is it. Yes. And I believe that is for my new group, with the COVID being the way it is, and my city having a maximum gathering of 50 people. I really don't think we're going to have the gem show. So we got, my friend and I, Douglas, we got this inspiration to bring the gem show to you. And we're putting all of the best dealers in there. We're putting all the best people that we can in there. People that are conscientious about, hygiene in their factories and this and that and the other thing, because we do deal commercial to commercial, commercial to client. There are lots, LOTS, there are lots of groups of rocks that you can purchase in there if you want to just have one. If you're looking for special things, just put a post up, and one of the people in the group will get to you with a list of people who would best serve you for your chemshaw needs. And that's all I got today. That's all I got. So stay transforming, stay encouraged, stay in the light, stay in your own light, increase your light, love yourself, love where humanity is at right now, because really this is what we all prayed for. This is the great awakening that we've all so wanted for our fellow humans and hybrids. So I love you and namaste, and I will talk to you all later.